Hey people, it's Niles talking. Now this is another Black History video. I wasn't quite sure if I should make it a Black Inventors, but technically she didn't invent a product or a technique, so I thought it didn't fall into that category. So this is from newscientist.com, Marie Maynard Daly. Marie Maynard Daly became the first African-American woman to gain a doctorate in chemistry in the United States in 1947. Later, as a biochemist, she helped to discover the link between high cholesterol and clogged arteries, essential for our understanding of heart disease. Daly was born in Queens, New York on 16th April 1921 and was raised by her mother, who had loved reading to her, and her father, whose own studies in chemistry at Cornell University in Ithaca, New York, were cut short by financial difficulties. She attended the all-female Hunter College High School, where her aspiration to become a chemist grew, before gaining a bachelor's degree in chemistry from Queens College in Flushing, New York in 1942. And I just want to go back to that where it said her father's studies at chemistry was cut short because of financial difficulties. You know, Diwanyan Black Americans, or FBA ADOS, whatever you want to call them, have been denied a lot of reparations and economic aid that white people receive, such as the Homestead Act, housing loans, business grants, and education grants, and so much else. Imagine that. He could have had a career in chemistry, and he could have had a leading career that could have helped everybody, but because he had financial difficulties, he couldn't partake. This is another thing. All the opportunities that were missed by Diwanyan Black Americans that they simply couldn't seize because of financial problems, just like Marie Daly's father. Anyway, she attended the all-female Hunter College High School, where her aspiration to become a chemist grew, before gaining a bachelor's degree in chemistry from Queens College in Flushing, New York in 1942. Daly was then offered a fellowship to pursue a master's degree at New York University, which she completed in a year whilst working part-time as a laboratory assistant. In 1944, Daly earned a place on a doctoral program at Columbia University in New York and spent the next 3 years studying how the enzyme amylase digests starch under the supervision of Mary Letitia Caldwell. Her thesis title was A Study of the Products Formed by the Actions of Pancreatic Amylase on Cornstarch. After gaining her doctorate, Daly taught at Howard University in Washington, D.C. for 2 years. In 1948, she won a prestigious grant from the American Cancer Society for a fellowship at the Rockefeller Institute of Medicine, marking the start of a period that she called the highlight of her career in an interview with Contemporary Black Biography. Daly worked with Alfred Mirsky, a distinguished microbiologist, providing fundamental insights into the composition of the cell nucleus and how proteins are made. The importance of her work was acknowledged in the 1962 Nobel speech given by James Watson Francis Crick, who discovered the structure of DNA alongside Rosalind Franklin. In 1955, Daly returned to Columbia University to research the cause of heart attacks with Kenton Deming, and 3 years later they moved to the Albert Einstein College in New York. They were among the first to discover the link between high cholesterol and clogged arteries, a common cause of heart disease. During this time, she also studied the harmful effect of cigarettes on the heart and lung circulatory systems. Daly became a professor in 1960 and eventually retired in 1986. In 1975, Daly participated in a conference set up to investigate the challenges that women from minority groups face in science, which led to a publication of a report, The Double Bind, The Price of Being a Minority Woman in Science. She also championed programs that facilitate the enrollment of people who identified as being from a minority group onto medical and graduate courses. In honor of her father, she created a scholarship for African American science and students to enroll at Queens College in New York in 1988. Daly died from cancer in New York on 28 October 2003, aged 82. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. We have to honor all Black people throughout history who have contributed and have gone unsung. So please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. I'm going to leave this and several other articles in the description. Peace.